Welcome to episode 29, MLB '07, the show on the PS3. This is the first game on the PS3 in the series, and obviously 2007. This is the patch that was included. It was 1.20, which I take it's the last patch. You can't go online, you can't do anything because they turn all that stuff off. But I mean, they give you a little bit of things of what's new and what's different. It's stuff you expect in today's games, but back then it wasn't available. We're just going to jump into an exhibition.
And a good look there at one of the newer stadiums in the big leagues, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia, as MLB The Show gets set for this edition of Major League Baseball. We've got a good matchup in store for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to call balls and strikes. Alongside me are colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Dave, we turn to you first. What should we keep an eye on in this matchup?
Well, one guy you obviously have to factor for is Ryan Howard. You want to talk about a great start to a career? How about the Rookie of the Year award in 2005, followed by a season in which he led the majors in home runs? And folks, it figures he's only going to get better.
All right, Dave, we'll hear from Rex in a minute, but now it's time for our starting lineups as we check out the order for the visiting San Francisco Giants, presented by New Era Cap. Leading things off, the doctor, Dave Roberts. He'll be out in center field. Omar Vizquel bats second. He's at short. Reggie Stocker bats third and plays left field. Ray Durham is the cleanup hitter. He'll play second. Batting fifth is Rich Aurelia. He's moved over to first base. Batting sixth is Benji Molina behind the plate. Following him, Pedro Feliz over at third base. Randy Wynn will be out in right field hitting eighth. And the left-hander Barry Zito will bat number 9. And they'll face the young left-hander Cole Hamels. Hamels is a native of San Diego and made his big league debut with the Phillies last season and did not disappoint, as after some early pitfalls, he finished the season going 6-3 in his final 11 starts with an ERA of 2.60, quickly becoming a fan favorite. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Up to the plate will stride Dave Roberts, and we are just about ready for baseball.
Don't give it to him.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Burrell is there, and Roberts is retired to open up the ball game.
Boy, and you love it when a guy goes after the first pitch of the ball game and gets one quick out.
So the leadoff man gone, and here's Omar. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Victorino is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Well, Matty, 2 up, 2 down. He's looking for a 1-2-3 first inning.
Reggie Stocker will be the batter. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And this thing starts out a strike. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. On a swing, breaks down on him there as this is pushed foul off to the left. It's 2-1 now. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
And they'd love to get through this first inning 1-2-3. There's no doubt about that.
And that misses. So after getting 2 first pitch outs, he's gone full to the third hitter here. Ray Durham would be next. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through, a base hit.
Well, this is a great call from the dugout. They know he likes to go to right field, so they stack up on him, but he's able to find a seam nonetheless.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and switch hitter Ray Durham will be the batter. Circle change, too low, ball 1.
And the changeup low is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. You just want to crush that thing.
Here's the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Let's get the strikeout.
2-0 pitch is a fastball low, and it's 3-0 now.
And sometimes young pitchers like this will try to overthrow that fastball.
Punch him out.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, looks like they didn't want to come in 3-0, so he's aboard.
2 men on, 2 out, and here's former All-Star shortstop Rich Aurilia. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the throw is wide, but oh, look at the stretch at first as he keeps his foot on the bag to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn, no score. Starting lineup for the Phillies will be as follows. Jimmy Rollins will lead things off and be the shortstop. Shane Victorino will bat second and play right. Then comes Chase Utley. He'll be at second base. Then in the cleanup spot is MVP Ryan Howard at first base. Free swinging Pat Burrell is next. He'll be out in left field. Aaron Rowand is the number 6 hitter. He's in center. The catcher Rod Barajas follows him. Wes Helms will hit 8th and play 3rd. Cole Hamels is the pitcher in this one, and he bats number 9. And taking the mound to face him is the prized left-hander Barry Zito. Zito, of course, was the hottest of commodities in the offseason as he'd spent his entire career in the green and gold of the Oakland A's before being lured away via free agency this past offseason. A look there at the Giants defensively, obviously captained by 11-time Gold Glove Award winner Omar Vizquel at shortstop. Ready to go now in the home half of inning number 1 as shortstop Jimmy Rollins makes his way toward the box. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Therefore it is win, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning for Shane Victorino. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Looked like he lost the handle on a breaking pitch. 1-1.
And that's a good location coming back at his body there.
Swing and a shot towards second. Throw on to first takes care of Victorino for out number 2.
Hits this one right on the button, but they've got him played perfectly, so they're able to throw him out.
So the first 2 are retired here for Chase Utley. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Stocker is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. Benji Molina leads things off now in the top half of the second. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Bring this guy up.
And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Don't give it to him.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch, as we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
So 1 away now, and in steps Pedro Feliz. circle change, too low, ball one.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. Up with it is Rollins. And boy, a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, but the runner will be safe at first anyway.
Thought off the crack of the bat they were going to be able to get him at first, but he's picking him up and putting him down and gets himself an infield hit.
Randy Wynn will get his first cuts here. Too low, 1-0.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball two. And that's in there, 2-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Utley for one. Back to Howard, but it's not in time to get them both.
Pretty good job on the turn there. Have a look. But it just developed a little too slowly to get the double play.
Barry Zito will take his cuts now. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it. Off the end of the bat, this will be a tough play, and that'll land for a base hit.
Boy, and when you've got the pitcher at the plate, there's an out you've got to count on getting.
Dave Roberts will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
Yeah, and he'll lay off there and just take what's given to him.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Two-0 count, the pitch. Ball three. Omar Vizquel would be next. And he misses with it for ball four, so the bases will be loaded now with two away.
Yeah, that looked pretty good there, but this is a pretty good job by the catcher to come out and give him a pat on the back and get him to refocus here with two outs.
Omar Vizquel will stand in with Giants on every base and two men out. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Good job of getting ahead with the bases loaded.
As a look, now the pitch. No contact that time for Vizquel as he swings through it for the second strike.
And he needs one more big pitch here to get out of this thing.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Ah, that's tantalizing for a hitter, but he was wise to hold back.
Grounded foul. The 2-2 coming. And here's a ball lined softly toward the hole, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. Giants leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Ryan Howard will start things off in the bottom of the second. Line down the left field line. Foul. And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be surprised to see another fastball in the strike zone here.
The pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
First time through the lineup, it's clear to see he's using his fastball early in the count to set up his other pitches, and that sequence paid off to perfection right there.
Pat Burrell digs in at the plate. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Another look here in super slow-mo. Ball headed back up the middle, so he gives it the old college try with the arm swing, but it's by him into center field.
So a runner on first with one out now, and here's the center fielder, Aaron Rowan. Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. And he's able to take the curveball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And gone! A home run! So it's a two-run shot to right center as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that ball was gone from the word go. You'll see where this pitch was, and folks, pitchers will not get away with that pitch very often.
Rod Barajas will get his first shot at it here. Now here's the first pitch. Swing, hot shot to the left side. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, they're really starting to lock in on him now, as that's 3 straight hits now.
Wes Helms will step in now. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's 4 straight hits he's shredded now. That's a good job by the catcher to go out there and try and calm him down.
Cole Hamels will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Dan Zito starts him with a fastball, good for strike one.
On the corner like he wanted, but I think that pitch needs to come down a bit more or it'll get hit.
Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Swung on and missed, but the ball gets away from the catcher. And now a run comes across. Throw to first takes care of him, though, for out number 2 as he's retired on the putout, 2-3. Field and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, he hit that ball to straightaway right field, and I thought it was going to stay in the park, but it wound up having more oomph behind it than I imagined.
Shane Victorino will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. hard toward right center. And that's into the gap, and remember, he's got that great speed. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, sometimes when you feature a fastball exclusively in an at-bat, guys can time that thing and sit on it. He just rips this one for 2 bases.
Man at second here with 2 away, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that's in there, base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Ryan Howard will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike.
Yeah, that's a good rip at that thing. Hitters love the high fastball.
Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner is in from second.
It's a good thing Dave's a spokesman for antacids, because looking at that pitching line is enough to make my stomach turn.
Pat Burrell will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Well, had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And now they're perhaps 1 strike away from putting this nightmare inning behind them.
Goes the other way with a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, it doesn't matter who you are. Everybody's fastball is hittable if it's belled high right down the middle. That's a big mistake in location, and it cost them right there.
Now here comes the manager, Bruce Bochy, out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it appears that that's going to be it tonight for Barry Zito. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. New pitcher set to come on now as the former starter, right-hander Kevin Correa takes the ball. Aaron Rowan will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Swing and a bullet to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, take a look. It seemed to me he was expecting something off speed, but you see how well he adjusts to the fastball there.
Rod Barajas will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Molina is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We'll go now to the top of the third. Philadelphia's on top, 9-0. Reggie Stocker is ready to go here as we begin the third. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
And after that 9-run inning, we'll see if his location's the same as it was before.
And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Oh man, look at this. The third baseman winds up as the only guy on the left side of the infield, yet the ball finds him anyway. That's tough luck for a hitter. Hang with him.
Ray Durham will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And he goes the other way with it. Hit well, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Down the line, but this will kick foul.
No, that's foul, that's foul.
Fastball, and where did that miss? 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
Here's one hit towards the hole. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Well, he knows if he backhands the ball, he won't be able to get that much on the throw, so he slides into a stop and then throws back over the top of his body to get his man at first.
Rich Aurelia will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Good discipline there.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, you never want to give up home runs when you're on the mound, but you really don't mind giving up solo shots when you got a big lead. Just shake it off and move on.
Benji Molina is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. And he goes the other way with it. Hit well, but this is a foul ball. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that'll fall in between them.
Well, this is all about hanging tough up there. Fouled off a difficult 2-strike pitch, then found the one he wanted and came through. That'll mess with a pitcher's psyche.
Pedro Feliz will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you don't throw all that hard in the mound, you got to be able to hit your spots. This pitch catches far too much of the plate, and that becomes the second home run he's given up so far.
Randy Wynn is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that is over the outstretched glove, a home run. So a solo home run for Randy Wynn. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit. Kevin Correa steps in now. First pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Now a soft liner to the right side, but foul. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Howard's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Wes Helms makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And a way off balance hack that time, good for the first strike.
Yak!
Hard hit to third. Here's Feliz. Throw, got him! And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
This is where it pays to be light on your feet down there at third. That's why they call it the hot corner. Look at the extension as he dives towards the hole, then a strong throw gets his man at first.
Cole Hamels will stand in. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And with a few pitches to play with, let's see if they get him to chase something here.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, he's not even trying to fool anybody here. He's just reaching back and firing BBs by people. They may as well just forget about giving signs. Hey, throw the fastball.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
Well, he goes down and gets this one off his shoe tops, but he makes it pay off.
Shane Victorino will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
And he's got to be more patient and wait for that pitch to be in the zone.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it is too late as Rollins is able to take second here.
Rollins' game is predicated on speed, and once he gets on base, he's always a danger to do just this.
Foul ball straight back. This one's hit towards second for Durham. Throwing the dirt, but a nice dig there as the umpire gets a good look at it to see that the inning is indeed over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 9-4. Dave Roberts will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Runs up and gets one down here, but it might not be deep enough. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Leadoff man on again here, and after they hung a 4 spot on him last time around, that's an ominous sign.
Omar Vizquel will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Roberts the runner at first, nobody out. And this ball will be chopped foul. Roberts holding. Here's the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Fouled straight back. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is a bit of a surprise because this is a guy that normally has very good plate discipline up there, but he winds up chasing this one for strike 3.
Reggie Stocker will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And now we'll see the infield shift into double play depth right here.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Utley for one. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play, that ends the inning. Giants are down quietly. They trail it here 9-4. Chase Utley will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley.
And he's just saying, here's my fastball, try and hit it. Got him in an 0-2 hole now.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Ryan Howard will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. Not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Okay.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Stocker is going to have room, though, as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 men gone.
Well, he's made it through 2/3 of these 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Let's see if he can set them down in order.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and here comes the powerful Pat Burrell. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
That thing's almost in the dugout. What are you swinging at?
Now his slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. Underneath this one is Roberts, and he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on top, however, 9-4. Ray Durham will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And this is low, ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Now a hard liner towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Rich Aurelia will get another shot. He homered his last time. Low for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Grounded, foul. Now a ball lifted in the air to left field. Good carry on it. Back is Burrell, but this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Well, you could tell from his reaction he knew immediately that he hung this one. Only question was whether it was going to get out of here, and yep, time to ask for a new rock.
Benji Molina stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike one.
Got to be careful here, though. Don't give him another fastball right down the gut.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And he goes the other way with it, hit well, but this is a foul ball. Here's the full count offering. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Here you go on pitch track. Let's see where this thing was. Yep, that's down at the knees. You got a hack or they'll send you back. There's 2 strikes.
Pedro Feliz will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead this one 9-5. Aaron Rowan will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And a foul popped behind the plate. And no one will get this one. Swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Aaron Rowan. His second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, sometimes as a reliever, when things are going well, you get to thinking you're invincible out there. He was able to jump ahead 0-2 on him, but I think he got a little too headstrong with this pitch, and you just can't do that.
Rod Barajas will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. So it's a solo shot for Rod Barajas, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, he got himself a pitch to hit that time, and just like the man before him, he takes it over the wall.
Wes Helms will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, credit the pitcher there for making a good pitch to get ahead early.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And no trouble over there for the versatile Aurelia as he takes it to first for the out.
Well, this is one you got to lay off as a batter because all you're going to do is drive it into the ground.
Hamels will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Okay, play ball.
Michael Bourne is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Michael Bourne.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a rocket to third. But a quick glove at third, and there are two gone. Jimmy Rollins will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. First pitch coming. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Boy, there are NBA centers that couldn't reach that one.
Rollins swings and misses as he's behind here 0-2.
Working quickly here. Let's see if they try to finish him off.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. Phillies on top, 11-5. John Lieber will come in and pitch now. Randy Wynn will step in. He homered his last time around. At the knees, strike one. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
This is hard when your momentum is taking you one way and you got to throw another, but he was right on the money.
Calls out for a pinch hitter now, as loosening up in the on-deck circle is the veteran first baseman Mark Sweeney. Low, 1-0. Change up low, 2-0. Two and one now.
Wouldn't be a surprise to see him continue to work that outside corner.
2-1 on its way to Sweeney. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
This is what makes Sweeney valuable. One of the better pinch hitters in the game, and he comes through again.
Dave Roberts will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on the way. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him.
Got to make sure at the plate you don't hit one on the ground here.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Comes set, now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Oh, and I think he had him lunging that time, but he was wisely able to hold back.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Good fastball there as we check it out on Swing Track. You're going to see that he might have been looking for something a little higher in the zone because he just swings right over the top of it.
Omar Vizquel will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, almost got him to commit, but he wisely laid back.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And now Barra Barajas doesn't squeeze this one, and it gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And that's a costly mistake right there, and now a 2-out hit could bring the man in from second.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Pitching coach will love that location.
2-2 pitch on the way. Hit hard to third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. One left for San Francisco. They'll need better than that, down 11-5. Time for another check of our in-game box score, and much like the last one, plenty of offense to go around. Steve Klein will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Shane Victorino is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ball slapped hard the opposite way, and Wynn won't get there. Score it as a single.
Well, these guys just do not want to let up right now. And heck, who can blame them? Get as big a lead as you can now and hope to get this one safely in the bag as soon as possible.
Chase Utley stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
And Dave, as you are so fond of saying, yeah!
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Durham on to first, and they get the double play.
Pitcher's best friend right there. That's a good pick at third to get it started, and then it's right around the horn for 2.
Gone and the base is empty. No better time to go after Ryan Howard. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Throw goes to the first baseman Aurelia for the putout, and that'll end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Philadelphia's on top, 11-5. Reggie Stocker will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. The city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, PA, as we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler bringing this one your way. Ray Durham will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch coming. Good movement there to the fastball from Lieber, and it's strike 1.
Toughest location for a hitter right there. I'd take that too.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Rowan is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Rich Aurelia stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, a home run swing there. You can tell he wants number 3.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Over toward the line is Burrell, but he's not going to have room. It's a foul ball. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They'll need better than that, down 11-5. Pat Burrell. Pat Burrell will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. And that'll fall. And we'll see here. And this, in fact, gets to the wall now. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, he kicks this inning off with a bang as a leadoff double has him in business now with nobody out.
Aaron Rowan will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. And Klein able to jump ahead of him here with a fastball. It's 0-1. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Well, they finally were able to retire this guy. He's been wearing them out before that.
Rod Barajas will be the batter, 2 for 3 with a home run thus far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Wes Helms will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Even though that's on the outer half of the plate, he can still get around with that thing.
Swinging an easy grounder to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Benji Molina will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Let's play. He's got time. Play.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Boy, and that is just the definition of hitting your spots.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And this will be grounded foul down the line at third. Misses, ball 2.
He'll try a different arm slot here to see if he can get him to chase.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Pedro Feliz will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. Abraham Nunez, meanwhile, is going to take over at third base now and hit in the pitcher's spot in the order. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And when you're spotting fastballs there, you are tough to hit.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Rowan is back, though, and he's there to put it away. 2 down. Randy Wynn will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, this is what happens when you fall behind in the count. It's 2-0 and a definite fastball count, and he's all over this thing.
So a pinch hitter forthcoming, and it'll be the veteran left-handed hitting Ryan Klesko that begins to loosen on deck. In there, 0-1.
Got to bend the knees and go down and get that one.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Throw over to Rollins for the force at second, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Phillies lead it 11-5. Jack Tashner will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Abraham Nunez will dig in here.
Third baseman, Abraham Nunez.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Pretty tough duty trying to get around on that pitch.
Here's the pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. No outs, nobody on. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Right there is Roberts. 1 away.
Well, he gets a fastball that time, right down Main Street, in fact, but all he can do is hit a fly ball for an out.
Jimmy Rollins will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Matt, he better get a stool if he wants to hit those.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Shane Victorino will bat now. A couple of hits in 4 trips, including a double. Lined back over second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Just smart base running here. I don't know what the defense was thinking, but he smartly moves on to second base.
Chase Utley step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
The location mistake there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Roberts will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Dave Roberts will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Gordon will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Gets him to go after the first pitch as this is bounced toward the second baseman Utley. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Gets the ground ball out there to start the ninth. 2 outs away now from wrapping this one up.
Omar Vizquel will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now a ball lined to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Reggie will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And that's been the bread and butter for years for Gordon. Good curveball for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Okay, let's play.
On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Burrell is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. So a victory here for the Fightin' Phils. And Dave, let's go back and check out our new era cap heads-up play of the game.
That's an appropriate way to end this one. He gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, it was close, but no cigar. Well, Matt, you're going to see he just sits on this offering and sends it over the wall for a 2-run shot that not only gave him the lead, but also gave him the momentum to carry this through to victory.
So a good job collectively of swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to select one guy who outshined all others, I think this is the man that stands out right here. He's our upper deck player of the game.
Yeah, a couple of home runs in a ball game is pretty special. You could tell he was really dialed in up there, and he had a whale of a game.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at the show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score. The Phillies win this one 11-5. This has been a presentation of MLB 07 The Show. For more, log on to MLB07.com. Good night, everybody.
And that was that game. Crazy offense for me. Lots of home runs in this game. Lots of things that are not common in the baseball game series. Just got hot at the right time with this game. One thing you can note in everything is the longer time that it took to run. There's a lot more things. The loading screen was longer. Pretty much everything's longer. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed this one, and please sub or like, and I will see you for the next episode. This is David B.